qashin maano noo qashqashaad waay hadda soo ma ya waa dhownahay farxiya axmed waa ku salaama laakiin saaxiibada ayaa iga dhunta soo ma gabadhii aan raba caawa inaan sheekaysano soota iga dhunta okay horta waxaan rabaa caawa inta gabadha ka imaanayso inaan idinla wadaago wax yar ii kaadiya whatsappkaa kala hadlaa Ngozi, if you hear me, I send you, invitation. Please come and join me. أنا سي هدلاي. أوكي قرابو. هذا مين مغليسان. مين مغليسان هاد. horta waa idin salaama kowdha haddaa i maqlaysaan horta inta gabadha ka imaanayso waxaan rabaa inaan idin sii sheego horta aniga cawada waa faraxsanahay waxaa ku faraxsanahay maanta kowda ahayd waxay ahayd kowda oo waxay ahayd bisha maxaa la dhahaa oo waxay ahayd oo bisha agost ay ahayd maanta waa 21 sano oo UK ku noolahay ay dhamaatay خلاص finish 21 sano 21 sano cunugii la dhalay waxa waaye waa qaan gaaraya hello sister Ngozi how are you now you can hear me
Very well.
Yeah, me too. All right, let me open, the program. So I wanted to tell something before we start. Okay. Qaraabadayda soo dhawaada waa mahadsantihiin. Aniga igama baranina inaan dadan Soomaali ahayd aan wareysto, laakiin hadda dantaa tiri. Waa idin soo wada dhaweynayaa. Gabadhan waa gabar Afrikaana oo walaasheena oo Nayjeeriya u dhalatay, laakiin waxay ku dhalatay waddankan UK ku dhalatay kuma dhalan waddankeeda adigu say ii sheegtay dhowr mar ay tagto dalkeeda marka ujeedada isku kaaya keenta ayaan rabaa inaan idiin fasiro waxa waaye gabadhan waa isnaqaanaa aniga iyada waxaan nahay business partner ama aan iskala shaqaynaa shirkad oo franchise ah oo la dhahayo Juice Plus product ay soo saartaa marka xoogaa yaraan idin dhex mari doonaa hadhowna waa idin dhex geli doonaa nimaya horta aniga ma jecli inaan wax aanan tijaabin aan dadka u sheego ma jecli Juice Plus anigu product badan isticmaalay waxaa isticmaalay mid la dhahayo slim fast waxaan isticmaalay herbalife waxaan isticmaalay juice plus waxaan isticmaalay waxaan sameeyay maxaa la dhahaa exercise waxaan aniga u dhashay cayil waxaa ka soo jeedaa runaal rabaa mogtahay qoys cayilan ayaan ka soo jeedaa oo hilibku fuuli og yahay ayaan ka soo jeedaa waa wax isku jira waa metabolismka jirkaaga waa maxay ahaytoon sanjigaaga waxyaabo badanaa isku jiro badar cunowgina hee meesha waa ku jira marka qaraaboy weligay noloshayda intaan noolaa ilaa ilmanimadaydi waa buuraa mar xataa waxaa jirta ana aad u siiraa oo la malayn jiray inaan dalab leeyahay oo jilbaha saa isukay saareen hilib daraadis marka tii waxay kaliftay markii ilmo la dhaldhalay oo la kala fakfakaday oo jirka uu kala dadabcay in waxay noqotay la raadiyo qaab miisaanka la iskaaga dhimo runtiina in la iscayiliyo ayaa ka sahlan in la iscaateeyo caatadana qaarkeed iyadana ma fiicno oo haddaad qof cayil u dhalata aad tahay oo adiga dhan hal mar dam isku tiraad sida qof xanuunsanaa noqone saas la ajligeed ayaa markaan weliba qurbaha imaaday oo waddankaan imaaday ayaan inta hore been idinma sheegayo waxaa beenta shay xaaraana waay inta hore aniga tabarbuu ma hayninba iscaatays iyo tabarbuu ma hayninba surviving aa lagu jiro surviving iyo inaan survive garoobo inaan maxay ahayd toonay adiguna ha isku dhiman ilmuhuna ayay kaa dhiman laakiin markii dambe oo ilmaha xoogaa soo koreen waxay noqotay inaan iscaatays bilaabo waa markaan wax kasta tijaabinaayo mar waxaa jirta aan cereals kaliya cuni jiray cornflakes kaliya ama something like that caana ku darso aan cuni jiray jirta laakiin wixii oo dhan sokor waa aragta saa u jecelnahay anaga Soomaaliyaan nahay mogtahay sokorta aad u jecelnahay dan waxaan ku daraynaa 4 qaado sokor waxaan ku daraynaa 1 cup of tea 4 spoonful of sugar waxaas oo dhan waa lagu soo mooday waxaan soo joogay mar aniga stresska faraha badan leh oo nolosha ugu hayso ilmo kalegaa qurbo ku kore problemkaas oo dhan aan wallaahi oo bilaahi oo tallaahi 7 koob oo kofi ah cabi jiro 24 saac ya marka qaraabay wax badan la soo maray hadda laakiin waxay noqotay markay ilmihii xoogaa kala koreen inaan isku dayo inaan miisaanka iska dhimo tiiba waxay ii geysay xagga igu tuur at least markii dambe dhammaadkii 2019 ayaa juice plus bilaabay oo productiga caawa aan ka hadli doono aniga iyo saaxiibatay Ngozi ka bacdina juice pluskii markii aan bilaabay waxaa iga dhacday 4 bilood gudahood 8 kilogram kadib coronavirus ay imaaday haddaa xasuusatiin bishii March waa bilowday coronavirus oo 2020 Aprilna anoo igu dhacay okay coronavirus marka ugu dhacay waa joojiyay waa wadi waay bad laakiin waa ku survive garoobe intaan ku survive garoobe karo anoo inta ka qafiifsan ayaa maxay toonay xanuunka yimid ilaahay waa iga qaada dad badanna waa ku dhintay inta ku dhimata Allah u naxariisto ka bacdina waxa dhacday hadda marka ayaan ku noqday marka 3 isbuuc ka hor ayaan dib ugu noqday maxaa yeelay waa u baahday marka waxaan rabaa inaan idin sheego markii aniga isticmaalaya juice plus waxa iga dhacday 8 kilogram 8 kilograms I lose 8 kilograms and then markii iska dhaafay culays ma igu kordhin 8 kilo joogay laakiin waxa bilaabay inaan cunto healthy cuno oo cuntada bedelo yeah I try to change the way I eat food the way I prepare my own food so that then I lost another 6 like 6 kilograms can you imagine can you compare 4 months that I lost 8 kilograms and 6 kilograms that I lost more than 1 year it's hard work you just cannot eat food without help that if you have few extra pounds that you wanted to lose انت استعماشه انت عادي ما محيت وحي كرتد انا ملايين انجليز كان idin kula baqbaq leeyahay la gabartaana waxaan diidaa inaan dhagoolnimo ku dhicino ayna fahamto waxaan ka hadlayna mogtahay marka saasa ay ku dhacday niman yahow iyo gabdho yahow hadda waa arkay waxaa xataa laga bilaaba qaliina laga bilaaba waddanka la isku yaraynayo laakiin easily wax ka sahlanaaba jirtaba. The other thing is waxa waaye this could be your own business because it's franchise waaye. Franchise waxa waaye magaca idinka dhexeyso adiga shirkaa kula noqonaysaa. lacag badan ma geliyso, lacag fara badan lagama rabo, lacag badan maba haysan maxaa gelaynaa, maba qabnaa anaka Soomaali haddaan lacag badan runta idin sheega mogtaan. marka taasaa rabnaa inaa aniga iyo my friend caawa idinkala hadalno. iyada marka luuqadda ingiriiska ku hadli doontaa, aniga waxaa isku dayi doonaa waxay iyada tiraa iyo waxa aniga dhahaya Soomaali iyo Ingiriisna isku labo muge dhib ma laha. waa adooga Sacuudiga loo diro wuxuu yiri shanfaraad la isma afka siwaayo yiri ninka shanfaraad la isma afka siwaayo waaye waa is afka sayna. marka commentiyadiinana maadaama aan mobile kaga jiro aad mu arkaayo oo ii shaqeyn waayay, waxa ii shaqeyn waayay bahalka xumay laptopka ii shaqeyn waayay, laakiin waxaan ka fiirinayaa another Facebook waxaan ka fiirinaa commentiyadin. marka xoogaa ii sabra haddaan commentiyadiina arki waayo qaraaba saas waaye xaalka. soo dhawaada gabigiin hadda marka gabadhan soo dhaweynayaa way hadli doontaa, waxaa ka fahmi kartiina ka fahmi doontiin. mana aha wax aan maxay tahay waxaynahay caawa xataa waxa idin diyaariyay masawirkayga inaa aragtaa, laakiin ma arki kartaan. hadhowaan Facebook markuu iga xumaado laptopka hadhowaan Facebook idin soo saaraa sawirkayga, bal aragtaano aaminadu weynanka badneedoo jeerta la ekeed say noqoto. ogaana waa idinka qosliyaa iska raallaada warkayga dhanaaba goorba muga qaarkood iskaga qosashin ya. marka so now I'm welcoming my friend and my business partner Ngozi. Ngozi is a lady. She used to be a lawyer. She will tell us her story and she will not interview, but she will chat with me. I will chat with her. Okay? So we will cover so many things. Ngozi, my friend, my business partner, welcome into nearly 200,000 of my followers and friends over my Facebook. And I am really delighted, to welcome you here and to talk with you and to have a chat with you. So welcome. I want you to explain to me a little bit, because some of them knows English, okay?
Okay.
So explain to yourself and how you start this business and how you are doing now. The important thing is that.
Okay. Thank you so much, my sister, my business partner. It's honestly a pleasure to be on your Facebook. You're like a celebrity in the Somalian community. So I'm really, really honored to be here. I really and truly am. So thank you. And greetings to everybody that's watching. I do hope that you can understand what I'm saying. I have a bit of an English accent, but
it's okay, sister. I already explained to my audience. You speak English because actually you are English because you're born in UK. but the body and the resemblance, you are African, sister. From Nigeria originally. So it's okay, sister. It's okay. Just go on. I will explain to them.
Okay, wonderful. So like Sister Amina said, I used to be a solicitor. Well, to be honest, I'm still a solicitor because once you're qualified, that's it, unless you're struck off, and I've not been struck off. I'm just, I will get there anyway. So I qualified as a solicitor over 15 years ago. Just a little bit over 15 years ago. So you will have an idea of how old I am and add a couple of years to that because I even qualified a little bit later than I should have done. So by the time I came across this business, I found out about this business on Facebook, believe it or not. It's not a place where I thought I would find anything other than, connections or, pictures of friends. But I came across this business on Facebook. At the time, I was practicing as a lawyer. I had been practicing for 10 years as a solicitor, and I was on maternity leave. Sister Amina knows my story very well. I now have 4 children actually, but when I joined this business, I had 1 child. He was under a year old, and I was pregnant with my second baby. And cut a long story short, my first two children are just slightly over a year apart. So because they're very close together in age, I ended up taking my 2 maternity leave back to back. You know, there wasn't really time, considering how close they are in age, there wasn't really time for me to go back to work. So I took 2 maternity leaves back to back. And, you know, I basically got penalized for that. For those of you that have taken maternity leave in the UK, you know that they pay you for your maternity leave, but they don't give you your full pay. Maybe for the first month, they give you 90% of your salary, then it just goes down and down and down. And by the month 9, you're paid almost nothing. And then for the last 3 months of the maternity leave, if you're taking a year, you're not paid anything. So cut a long story short, they said to me, okay, we will give you maternity leave for your second child. I mean, I was having another baby. They have to give me maternity leave. I need to deliver him and look after him. But they said that they're not going to pay me for the second maternity leave. So that was basically a whole year of no pay. You know, imagine you've had a baby, got another baby, and me and my husband were only married by then, like a year and a half. You know, when you're newly married, you're recovering from all the financial expenses of your wedding. You've got, you know, like your community, we don't live together before we get married. You get married, you start living together. So it costs money to get your first home together. Everything, because my husband was a bachelor, I was living with parents. So we didn't have anything, you know, all the things that you normally need for a home, kettle, toaster. We started everything from scratch. So for me to find myself in a situation where I wasn't going to earn any income for a whole year, and I had already had a year where they were not paying me my full income. At the time, my husband was working, but he was a student. He was a PhD student, so he wasn't even doing the job that he's doing now. You know, the job you do after you've got your degree or your postgraduate, it's not the same job you're doing when you're a student. And a lot of things were happening. We had a family burial that cost a lot of money. So many things were happening. To be honest, I had a lot of debt. I was a lawyer, but I had quite a bit of debt. Another thing that happened to me, I still have it. I had an investment property. And, you know, I've had it for about 15 years, this particular one. Around that time, it had just gone wrong. The tenant that was living there trashed it. He lived there for months without paying anything. So that cost me thousands and thousands of pounds. It was just everything that could go wrong in terms of money went wrong. Anyway, so I just want to give a bit of background as to why somebody who is a lawyer may have considered this business. So that's the situation I was in. Unemployed, unpaid maternity leave with a lot of expenses and debts accruing. And it cost me a lot of money to fix up that property that the tenant destroyed. It cost me thousands. He destroyed everything. And ran away. So we'll leave it at that. So you know, like I said, at the time I had a young baby. I was pregnant. I'm an ambitious person. I'm not someone that will just sit at home, you know, waiting for someone to give me money. I was like, what can I do whilst I'm on maternity leave, you know, to earn money? I didn't know what I could do. I don't know how to do most things that African ladies know how to do. I don't know how to do hair. I don't know how to make clothes. I can cook, but not on a commercial level. So I was just like, what can I do to earn money from home? I was praying. I was looking on Google. I found some ideas on Google, but nothing that suited me. Anyway, in the meantime, the same way I added Sister Amina to Facebook about 2 years ago, maybe, or a year and a half ago, I added you. A lady added me to Facebook that I didn't know, an African lady, happens to be a Nigerian lady. She added me to Facebook. And in all honesty, I thought I knew her because her name is from my tribe. So I thought I knew her from church or somewhere or university or something. I thought I knew her. Turns out that I didn't know her from anywhere. But one day I saw her advertising on Facebook. Would you be interested in earning extra income from home? I was like, okay. I don't normally reply to such adverts, but because of the whole background that I gave you, and she looked honest, you know, when someone looks honest, you think, okay,
sure,
let me, you know,
we can understand,
fellow
you know.
woman, fellow woman like me. So, you know, I messaged her and I said, listen, what is it you're advertising? So basically she told me about the business. She'd been doing it about 6-7 months by then. you know, I told her my situation. I'm a lawyer. I'm on unpaid maternity leave. I've got another year ahead of me. We've gone through a lot of things in the family, financially. I really need income, but I don't want anything that is going to be dodgy, anything that's going to cause me problems with my profession, because I worked hard to get to where I got to in my career. I didn't want anything that is going to, you know, cause me to have problems with the police. I was just like a little bit cautious. And she said, no, it's just a business. It's an American company. We sell natural products for health, for weight loss, really good products. And, you know, you can just do it on your mobile phone. She was a mom of 2 at the time. I was due to become a mom of 2 because I was expecting my second baby. So, you know, I could kind of relate with her. And she just said, you do it on your mobile phone. You will, if you register, the company will give you a website and you can sell your products to people in, I think then we were in 23 countries, you know?
Yeah.
So she said, it's simple. You don't even need to keep the products in your house. You don't even need
And
to go to the post office.
all you do is just marketing. All you do is marketing.
Just
you are
marketing.
not having stock. Yeah.
No, at that time I couldn't afford to buy stock. Like where me and my husband were living, I couldn't. Which money? I wouldn't even have spent £50 on stock. And then we were actually living in a beautiful flat. There was a 1-bedroom flat. We didn't have space for stock. It's not like now we're living in a beautiful big house by God's grace. We didn't have space for me to be keeping weight loss products. So when she said all this to me, I said, okay, this sounds good. I hope that what you're saying is true. Me, I don't like stress, and I don't want anything that's going to cause me to have problems with the police. You know, I don't know why I'm suspecting that it will be something, you know, because there's a lot of funny businesses around. She said, sister, you know, this is a good business. I'm a woman. I'm a mother like you. I won't lie to you, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I actually went on Google anyway. I have my legal training. I went on Google and I checked the company on Companies House.
Yeah,
I saw
double
that they
check.
were fully registered. Yeah. I saw they were registered. I saw their accounts were up to date. I saw some things about the products. I said, you know what, let me give this a try. You know, there must be some genuine businesses around. And I just, you know, registered for £50, which, you know, kind of meant a lot to me at the time. And, you know, I got my website. I just started promoting my products on Facebook, sharing customer results, because we've got a group on Facebook where we, you know, customers who have maybe lost weight have shared their results if they want to. So I started sharing, with permission, customer results on my page. People started inboxing me. Oh, I'm interested in your products. I want to lose weight. Or, you know,
yeah,
okay,
to be a good girl again. Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you know, so it's okay. If you want to lose weight, this is what you need. Some people say, oh, I need products for my general health. They've got diabetes, they've got blood pressure. I recommended the capsules for them. They started ordering the products. In all honesty, I hadn't even used the products at that time. When I started the business, I just said, no, let me just start the business, make a bit of money, and then I will. When you've got debts, you don't start going to add debts to it. I said, let me just start the business and I'll get the products some weeks or months later. My customers just were ordering from Facebook and calling me to say, wow, sister, I've lost weight. I was like, okay, you know, that encouraged me even more. I still remember my first customer. I still remember my first customer till today. You know, her name is Nancy. I don't know if she remembers it. She was my very first customer. She ordered berry capsule and shake and lost weight, you know, and that's just how I built my business. It was not supposed to be anything, or I didn't think it was going to be something that will make me very rich or make me able to lose my job. I just wanted to earn a bit of money to be able to buy nappies, this, that, you know, whilst I'm on unpaid leave, and then go back to work and carry on with my life as a lawyer, get a nanny, or do whatever I was supposed to do, get an au pair. Anyway, the business, I didn't start making millions. You know, I was making like I think I made £150 in my first month. Then the next month, 200, 300. It just started going up. I was getting customers from all over the world, like I said, because I think then we were in 22, 23 countries. So people were ordering from Germany, from Sweden, from Finland, from America, from Canada, because I now started going on Facebook with the advice of my mentor, my upline, to go on Facebook and connect with sisters and brothers all over the world. You know what I mean by sisters and brothers? And I was adding people and they were seeing my adverts. Oh, I want to order your products. I wasn't even telling anyone about the business. One day, somebody who's my Facebook friend in Norway messaged me to say, I like this business you're doing. I'm a stay-home mom. I want to join your business.
Yeah.
I hadn't even asked anybody to join my business because I was too shy to ask anyone to join.
You are too shy. Yeah. That's what is going to happen when you just start. You know, you're too shy to ask people to join you. Yeah.
She was the one that messaged me to say she's a stay-home mom. She's not working and she wants to do something to bring money. She's an African girl, you know. She wants to bring money into her home to support the husband. Can I join you? I said, okay, if you want. I didn't even know how to sign somebody up. Anyway, I found out how to register. I'll never forget my my first team member. I found out how to register her, and then she joined. And then before you know it, she brought in some more people. I was still not interested in recruiting anybody. Before you know it, she brought in some more people in Norway, some Norwegian girls, some Filipino girls that live in Norway, because it seems they have a large community of Filipinos. Before you know it, I had 10 people in my team. I didn't even know what that meant. But then I discovered, oh, when they sell, the company give you a percentage of what they sell. I said, really? Is this true? I was like, no.
You can't believe it.
I might be born in England, but I have African blood and I like money. You know,
Yeah.
if I find an honest way to make money, believe me, I'm going to be there. I said, no. This is something that I need to do. I just started now gradually getting more confident, growing my team, recruiting. If you go to my Facebook, you'll see I do videos. Shyness has gone. Cut a long story short, within 2 years, I was able to quit my job. To
leave your job, to resign.
Quit my job.
Oh.
Quit my job within 2 years of joining the business.
Being a liar.
Quit my job. I thought that, okay, I was going to go back to work maybe when the children were older. You know, I was earning, by the time I quit my job, I was earning good money from the business.
Still you are insecurity. You cannot show how long this going on.
Exactly. No, it's too good to be true kind of things. But I just said, anyway, the children are young. I'm getting X amount from the business now, and it's more than enough to justify quitting my job. You know, when you've got young children, even if your workplace is paying you 5,000 and your online business is paying you 3,500, most mothers will say take 3,500 from the online business because it's worth it to be home with the children, right? So I quit my job. Anyway, the business just continued growing and growing and growing. It got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm never going to go back to work because the way this business is going, I don't even if my children all leave the house and go to university, I don't need this job anymore. So I remember I had a lot of work clothes, obviously suits, shirts, everything. I just said, you know what, this business, this is maybe a year after I quit my job, I still had my clothes under the bed. So a year after, I just said, no, this business, by then I have had so many promotions, earning really good income. I just took my clothes and I just gave them to charity because I knew, you know, the kind of clothes I was wearing to work. I know
because
I'm not wearing them.
you can't wear it.
I'm not wearing those office clothes anymore, all those, you know, boring black suits and all that, you know, those frilly shirts. I'm not going to wear them.
All that black suits and everything.
Black and grey with stripes and all those office. You know, I just said, what am I doing with these? I gave them all to charity. All those office shoes, you know, those black court shoes that I'm never going to wear. I gave them all to charity because I said, this business has gone so well, you know. Last year, you know what happened? I had 2 major promotions in the business, you know, that made me a 6-figure earner. I was a lawyer for 10 years and I didn't become a 6-figure earner.
6 figures is not easy to reach.
It's not easy to reach.
It is not easy to reach.
Even if you're a doctor, before you hit a 6-figure income, just know that you must be a consultant in London. Yeah. As a lawyer, for you to hit a 6-figure income, just know you will be working 100 hours a week. I know some lawyers that are earning a 6-figure income and they work 100 hours a week. If they're ladies, they never see their children. They work all the time. Many of them don't even get to have children because they've spent so long on their career chasing cases and all that kind of stuff. And I'm able to earn more than I could ever have dreamed of just from working from my mobile phone.
Not to mess with computers, just a mobile phone.
Sister Amina, I've told you many times, I don't use my laptop for my business. it's only last year I got a laptop. I had one. My kids broke it. Then my husband got me another one for my birthday. For like 3 years, I didn't have a laptop. Even the one he bought, I hardly use it. I have an iPad. I use my iPad to watch movies. The business,
because you don't need it. Because you don't need it. You know, this thing is more easier. You know, for everything.
The only reason I have 2 phones, because I'm using one phone now for the live, is because I got an upgrade, and this one, normally by the time I get an upgrade, my phone is, the old one is broken, but for some reason this one is still working, so I use this just for Wi-Fi. I have built an international business using this.
Yeah,
it is amazing, guys. There are opportunities out there. There are amazing opportunities.
All right, let me summarize them. What you said. What you said. All right. أصحابته أو إنجليزي. أصحابته أن إنجليزي قاعدوا فاهميني. gabadhan nolosheeda ka sheekaysay. Waxay sheegtay in ay lawyer ahayd. Waxay sheegtay in ay markaas ka bacdi guursatay. In ay first baby in ay dhashay. 2 sanad iyo bar ka bacdi second baby geeda. markay cunuga labaad dhashay inay businesskan gabar oo businesskan ku jirto inay Facebook ka baratay sida aan aniga iyada Facebook isaga baranay oo kale waxay sheegtay gabadhii inay la xiriirtay inay intaas inay aad u hubin inay wixii gashay laakiin ay desperate u ahayd inay shaqadan iska bedesho because dhibaato badan ay jirtay lacag badan loo baahnaa wax badan loo baahnaa qarash badan loo baahnaa dadkan sida anaka kaleeto ma aha gabadhan intay ku dhalatay ما فهمت dhaqanka oo anaga afrikaanimada oo nagu jiro oo ninka inuu wax kasta dhiibo ma aha waxba labada qof waa labada dhinacba waa la saawiyaa marka waxay tiri dhaqaale badan guriga u baahnaa wax badan u baahnaa ada ala kulli xaal shay soo gaagaatamayso waxay sheegto dhan dib uma soo sheegi karo laakiin si business kay gashay laakiin still ma hubin inay wax ka helaysay kale marka sanad ee bar amal markay 2 sano markay business ku jirtay ayay shaqadeedii lawyernimada ee iska xasishay ka tagtay way ka tagtay shaqadii lawyernimada dharkii lawyernimadana saas oo taa productigana waa isticmaalaysa iyadana waa is dhinto oo waa is caataysan because gabar xaragooto oo UK ku dhalatay ayay ahayd markay guursatay waa kala fakfakatay sida anaga dhan u kala fakfakano markay cunug dhashan waa ka sii dartay marka dharkii lawyernimada oo lawyerada waa aragteen adduunka dhan waxa la rabaa inay taagan yihiin qofka oo jaakaysan yahay la rabaa dhar madow adduunyo ma aragta kaba madow wax maxkamadaheena waliba madow loo xirtaa kabacdi dharkay iibisay charity-gan geeyay ma iibinin charity-ga iska geysay sadaqa camal maana meesha oo dadka dharka second hand-ga la geeyay kabacdina tartiib ay u ogaatay inay maaragtay oo business-kan oo yahay mid guuleystay oo lacag ka helayso kol haddii qofka shaqadii dhan ay haysay ee iska casishay macnaheedu waxa waa lacag fiican ay hesho wax shaqadii u bedela ka fiican haddana takala ka si fiican laptop oo baahna mobilka bas ku shaqeynay mobile bas ku shaqeeyay tiri hadda waxay tiri laptop la hajar laptopka aga jabay ninkayga birthday present maalintan dhasho markii la gaaro hadiyad ahaan igu keena laptop cusub haddana saas oo taa ma isticmaalay tiri laptopkani waa yaala marka waxa macnaha waxay ka wadaa business-kan maba kaaga baahna laptop waxa isticmaalaysaa ka wadaa okay sister I cannot cover all what you said, but I tried my best.
I sounds like you covered a lot. So, I feel like I understand what you're saying.
So sister, I will ask you some questions, especially those questions that, you know, my friends and my followers could be interested. So, sister, me, I came from Somalia, you know, my country. Isn't from East Africa, came from Somalia. We all have, as all the people all over the world, we have a traditional food. Our traditional food, sister, in Somalia, and first of all, the weather in our country is so different from this dull weather. It is hot, it is warm, you have a sunny, you don't depressed because of the weather, and you are in your country, and you born here, but someone who born in Nigeria feel different, you know, when she or he is here because the weather, because the people, because the everything. But our food in Somalia, it's really very delicious. We have really very delicious dishes. Yeah, the most delicious dishes from East Africa. But it's a lot of fat.
Yes.
We eat meat traditionally in Somalia. We eat meat and milk.
Milk. Okay. I didn't know you eat a lot of milk.
That milk in traditionally is a camel's milk. Did you ever taste the camel's milk, sister?
No, somebody told me about camel's milk.
Yeah, camel's milk. Even we can get here, you know. I can bring you over, you know, so you can test it.
My Somalian friend, she told me about camel's milk. She buys it in Asda. She said it's very good for the brain. That's what she was telling me.
Not only brain, it is full of calcium. It is full of calcium. You know, calcium is a part of the diet, you know, that our body needs. So it's full of calcium. It's good for so many things, for the brain, for the, you know, even making muscles on your body. Yeah. And so if you make it camel's milk part of your diet, it will be more healthier. So
she told me to do that.
We eat a lot of meat, and that meat is a lot of fat. We just realized that now, you know, when we came in on our boat. When we are there, we did not know all that meat.
You don't know?
We are getting terrible. We really did not know that. We did not know. So that, sister, we ate, example, you know, all our diet is a lot of carbohydrate, starch, and me especially. I came from South Somalia, like Mogadishu. I born there. I'm bred there, and you know, Italy, Italian colonized us, so they bring us, you know, pasta. So we ate pastas a lot, like Italians. We ate pasta. It's a carbohydrate. It's a white pasta, and we add, you know, a sauce, which is a lot of oil, and we add a meat. Yeah, even that meat has some other, you know, extra fats, and we add salt, and we like sugar. We like our sugar. You know, in Somalia, Somali people, we like our sugar. We add between 4 teaspoonful to 6 teaspoonful, 1 cup of tea.
Wow.
We like our tea. The tea. When I'm saying tea in Somalia, we drink. We don't drink, you know, the tea. Exactly tea. We drink sugar.
Sugar.
A lot of sugar. Yeah. So that.
You make sugar and add tea.
We make sugar tea. Okay. So if you, just in case, if you, because you are living in North London, so if you invite some Somali people, you could make, you have to be prepared for the tea with a lot of sugar. Although those who are living here now, we are pretending or behaving like English, so we don't take a lot of sugar in our tea.
Don't make sugar with tea.
So that sugar, actually, what I mean is, our traditional food is a lot of fats. And sugar is a fat. A fat is a fat. Meat is a fat. The oil is a fat. Everything is a fat. And as lot of Afrikaners, you know, maybe including Nigeria, we believe as much as you are a woman and you have a lot of meat on your body, you are more beautiful and you will be more suitable to get married soon. Okay? Because all the men, they want a woman when she's walking has some meat, okay, on her body. And they say, wow, Jirka, the meat is full of meat, woman. Yeah? So that there is a lot of traditional things which makes you very hard to lose weight. Yeah, to lose weight. Yeah. So that, and then when you get a babies and get a kids, you know, your body is changed. Everything is changed. You know, you breastfeed. You got you put a lot of weight. Yeah, a lot of baby weight. You do a lot of things. And that gym is really difficult, most of us. It's not very difficult because we do gyms now. We got gym, you know, especially those who live in airport and even those who live in still in the country. But the gym, mostly, if you see, is mixed men and women. So me, personally, I'm not comfortable to use that gym with mixed men and women.
I'm not comfortable either. I agree.
So I always prefer gym which has only women sessions, even if it doesn't have, the all women services. So just some, some sessions for women. So all of those things, sister, including stress, including this life, because we don't born here, sister, like you. Most of us, we came from Somalia. We missed our country. We longed, our food, our people, our sunny weather, and everything. So all of those things makes us hard. And when you are jobless, or you are a mother who has small kids at home, who doesn't have anyone to help, and that makes you more, more difficult to lose weight. So me, I really struggle to lose weight, sister. Believe me, I admit. I really struggle to lose weight. I used a lot of product. I used, Slim Fast.
Okay.
And when I drink that shakes, like 2 weeks, the third week, I just bought it. And then leave it and start to eat pasta and breast and everything, all my Somali food. And then I start to live on just the cornflakes and brown flax, because the package says this is healthier. It's not healthier. I could not even understand, because I'm newcomer in this country. I cannot understand the ingredients, how much is the fat, how much is the sugar. I cannot understand. I will just eat with a milk. Nothing changed. Sometimes I become fatter.
Really?
To put on, a lot of weight, extra weight, more weight.
You were on a diet and you were adding weight.
Yeah. I think I'm on diet, but I'm not.
You're not on a diet. The diet's in your head.
I was eating cornflakes and crunch nut for diet, and it is not. I'm adding, sugar on my tea, and then in 2013, I met a lady, Somali lady, and her business partner, like you and me now, who are on Herbalife. And I championed it because I was so desperate. And by that time, I left my radio job. When is the radio, sister? No one's seeing you. Even if you are huge, like a car, no one is seeing you. Everything is just trying to emit, how you look like, because they are just listening your voice. And sometimes some say, yeah, Amina, she has beautiful voice. Maybe she's very slim lady. Maybe she is a tall lady. I'm not a tall and I'm not slim either. But by that time, I resigned my BBC job on radio, and I'm on TV. Everybody can see you, and you are a big, like elephant, huge woman. I just embarrassed on myself. Oh my God, you can't wear. I was shopping my dresses and my skirts, just plus size shops. Like Evanis, and they are and they are so overpriced, very expensive.
Have one on
They are just taking advantage for the big people.
It's true. That's what they do. They do.
So that I was so nice. And then I sent my mom. I talked to her. She was still by that time in Mogadishu, and I said, Mom, can you just please send me some clothes which can fit me? And how she can send me, because there is a war there. No one is going to come here. Okay, nothing, no cargo services, nothing. And then I contacted some of my friends in a Nairobi just to tailor it me, some clothes. It was so disaster. And then when I have been introduced to Herbalife, I lost some weight. But what happened to me? I got diabetes. I'm on Herbalife and I got diabetes. I don't want to bash on, the Herbalife business, but that's what happened to me. And then I stopped. I can't go on. In 2015, sister, I have been diagnosed type 2 diabetic.
Oh,
And then everything is changed because my dad, my uncle, everybody has a diabetes and they die for diabetes. I know.
Yeah.
Even my
Yeah,
even my dad has been cut. He just lost one of his legs. It was so disaster. So even my grandmas, my granddad, both sides, maternal granddad and paternal granddad, most of they just died for diabetics and blood pressures.
It's a big problem in African
So
communities.
I was so worried. Oh, Amina, you are still young. You have a family to take care. You are a single man. Yeah. What are you going to do? My life is just fall apart. And I joined the diabetic community in Nayjeeriya. That time I live here in Birmingham, and they introduced me some diets, but I could not settle for all of those things. They just say eat less. I'm still big. The weight which I lost during I was using in Herbalife, it came back. And then I thought I start exercise, going to gym and everything. I lost weight, but not much.
Yeah.
And then until when I was, and then I became to starve. I start to starve, myself, which is not really good. It was not, something wise to do.
Because but when you eat, when you start eating again, bang, it comes back.
Again, the doctor, found me that I'm anemic. I am big and I'm anemic.
Wow.
Can you believe that? And then
normally
he gave me vitamins. I took that vitamins. I struggle. Then we met, me and you, on 2019. You introduced me this fabulous juice balance. I started, and then until the 2020, when I got the coronavirus. Still, I have the product, but I stopped because I'm ill.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm ill. But during 4 months I was using, I lost 8 kilograms. 8 kilograms, 4 months, in 4 months.
Wow.
In juice plus. I became very beautiful, and all the dresses, they become bigger. I needed a new shopping.
A good excuse to go shopping.
And by that time, I was not giving, attention about the business really, because I was giving attention for my body, because I don't want to be diabetic anymore. I don't want to. But those good. 4 months, I got coronavirus, but still, try to stick some diet, and still taking, my vitamins, just plus vitamins, and the energy drinks and so many things. And then when that coronavirus ended, me too. Me too, I have it. Me too, I have it. So that when that coronavirus ended, sister, I did not come back, early, but I came back, that I came back, and but I tried to lose, weight, still keep weight off, although I'm off from juice blast, but I tried to lose weight on normal food, and then on normal food, prepare myself for the healthy food. I got off, I got off when I got diabetic in 2015. I got off to use, all the sweetness, all the sugar. I cut it off altogether. But, can you imagine, while I lost 8 kilograms in 4 months with juice blast, nearly 1 year now, I'm off juice. I was off juice blast. I just lost 6 kilograms.
Wow.
Another 6 kilograms. That 8 kilograms never came back. So
Thank
I'm
God for that.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Our life disrupt, but I
Yeah.
make ready for my audience to see how I am now for my picture. لكن أنا أصلا صارت دونا وإذا تصل دونا ساحدة أهاي سوير كي قوتاجن إن شاء الله. مركبات أركيسان exactly visibly سدا عن علاسك قدامي. And then now I can breathe, sister. I can breathe. I can sleep very well. I still do 20% of a light gym. Yeah. In my home, not gym. Yeah.
Home,
I'm not going gym. In my home, in my bedroom, in my sit room. Okay.
That's wonderful.
But I ate health. I use juice blast. I use juice blast for 3 weeks now. 3 weeks now. I got back. I went back juice blast. And I'm really doing fine. Even if you can see, I have eyeliners, this eyeshadow, and because I don't have a lot of boros, you know, eye powder and lipstick, no foundations.
No, look at your skin.
Yeah, so my skin is like that, and I'm 55 years old, sister. I'm 55 years old. I drink a lot of water. I don't need even, you know, foundations and everything.
You don't need it. You don't. 55. Look at you.
Yeah, sister.
You look my age.
We should not lie our age, you know. So I'm 55 years old, and today I'm celebrating the 21 years anniversary of this country. I'm in here. 21 years. 21 years. I'm in UK. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And still, I have to lose another, you know, lot of another weight, but my weight is keeping off.
Yeah.
It's keeping off now.
You're going in the right direction. If you've lost 8 kilos and another 6 kilos, then
6 kilos, but that 6 kilos is more than 1 year.
More than 1 year, wow.
Because I got coronavirus on April 2020. I stopped. So April 2020 up to 3 weeks before.
Yeah.
It's longer. It's longer than 1 year.
So clearly, using our products, this is the products that people use for weight loss. Just, you know, these are shakes.
Yeah, shakes.
All our products are natural. For anybody wondering, all our products, they're natural. They're made from fruit and vegetables. You know, I use them even during my pregnancy. So clearly, you've confirmed what I tell people. You are, I don't even need to talk anything. You're saying these products will even help speed your weight loss.
Yeah, I have.
These products will help. You lost, what? Let's repeat it again. You lost 8 kilos in 4 months.
Yeah, I was using these shakes as a breakfast and a lunch.
Yeah.
But the evening, I was cooking myself a healthy, you know, dish of myself. Yeah. Even some of those dishes, I shared, you know, on Facebook and Snapchat.
This speed up your weight loss. Using our product with healthy eating, you will lose what you lost in 1 year. When you use our products, you will lose it in 3 months or 4 months, you know?
4 months?
4 months.
8 kilograms.
4 months.
But more than 1 year, more than 1 year, I just lost 6 kilograms.
That's what I tell people. Somebody may say, what's the rush? Well, when you're carrying around excess weight, you said it. I mean, I've been doing this business now for 5.5 years. So you can imagine how many customers I've had over the years. When you're carrying around too much weight, you get joint pain. It's affecting your heart, your kidney. Every organ is affected by too much weight. People cannot sleep properly. They cannot. I've got so many customers that say to me, when they lose weight, they can now sleep properly. Because some people, I've lived with, you know, somebody before that was overweight, and I knew, you know, I will not partner, but a family member who was overweight. And I used to hear him snoring very loudly at night. One of my relations that was very, very overweight. And we, you know, when we lived in our family, when I was living in my family home, I could hear the snoring. I couldn't sleep. So, you know, when we want to lose weight, not that we have to lose 10 stone in a week, but if we can lose that weight in a quick, healthy way, then by all means, look at what happened last year and it's still happening. Coronavirus came. I know there are some people that say coronavirus doesn't exist. Well, millions of people have lost their lives all over the world. But to me, coronavirus exists. You unfortunately caught it. I know many people that caught it. I know many people that have lost their lives and lost loved ones. And they said people who are overweight were more susceptible to coronavirus. Who would have imagined 2 years ago that an illness will sweep the world, a virus would sweep the world, and people who are overweight would be amongst the people that are more susceptible to that. You saw how Boris Johnson quickly went and lost weight. Yes. You saw how after his
sister, coronavirus affected us. Coronavirus affected us so many ways.
Yeah.
It affected us, our jobs, you know, if you have one.
Yeah.
It affected us health, scared.
Yeah.
It even stressed us. And
it stressed me out.
Yeah, it just stressed us. And it locked us, you know, in our home. No one is going outside. You can't have a fun. You can't see anyone. So it was so disastrous situation, and it was so hard. But at the same time, we have learned to stay home.
Exactly.
And this business, it's the most benefit, the most, you know, group, the best group who can take it benefit is stay in mom's home.
Yeah,
who has small kids.
Yep.
So coronavirus teach us. First of all, me, it teaches me how to stay at home. although a lot of people, sister, a lot of people has got domestic violence, men and women, but thank God I had no men, so that no one is going to kill me.
No violence.
It's just me, my boys and my girl. And when they get when I confused or they mess with me, I just went to my room and closed the door. So it was okay. It was really so hard. I'm just joking, but it was really so hard. Okay. But sister, the other thing is the country in UK, you know, everyone, even if he or she goes to work, you know, join it to what was that benefit system?
Furlough.
Universal credit. Everyone went to universal credit now.
Yeah.
Even if they work, they went to universal credit now. Yeah.
Wow.
The economic, you know, is nearly collapsed, and so many things. Although, you know, this country, me, it's my second country. They really did very well. They tried their best on coronavirus, but we still need to learn some money, you know, on our own. We need our income back, especially a woman who used to work like me.
Exactly.
Yeah, everything is not like before, how it was before.
No,
so I'm really glad, sister, to go back. What I forgot is, before 3 weeks, no, before I resign up again for the juice blast, I went to my GP, and then I asked her about the juice blast. I asked her. I told her, they knows my story, you know. I used to get diabetic and everything. My diabetic's all gone, and I'm still keeping and scared, you know, if my diabetic coming back. It's all gone. And then again, when I forgot earlier, when I was that 1 year gap, more than 1 year that I was off on juice blast, the diabetic is came back, but not much, because I was having, you know, a diabetic test for every 3 months. And then the doctor gave me again a medication, but not much, just the 1 tablet. And now, sister, I got off again. I'm not using any medication. Now I'm not using any tablets. Now I will have on juice plus. Yeah, I will have my 3 months check for next month on September. And then I'm really I hope, you know, everything's okay. Because the more I lose more weight, the more I will, that my diabetic run away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all know this, you know. I know I'm not a doctor. I'm not claiming to be a doctor, but I know there are 2 types of diabetes, and one type 2, is generally linked to being overweight, you know. When I've had so many customers over the years with type 2 diabetes, when they lose weight or improve their nutrition,
a lot of ladies, a lot of ladies and men. So, sister, I'm really glad that I have a chat with you.
Yeah,
and stay with me a little bit. So, I will translate my on Somali with my audience. قرابة رالي هذا وأشكيه المامني لغتنا أفكه إلهي نجا مقعد إذا أدخل هذا وحنا كشكينا قابكي أنا يغنى قدين إن أدو عجلنا إن راديو كشقين راديو إن اللي سكجيدن إن عاطتها إن بورنتها إن مرود اللي أكتها إن اللي أجي كبعد مرة كان تلفزيون كسوري وأن شقدي بيبسد كرقصة إن قفل بقى أرجع أركاية dadka qaar badan waa la qurux badnaa laakiin aniga aan dareemaya yaxyax because ina aad u weynahay because television ka soo baxaya aad ugu dhibaatooda inaan maaragtay aan weight loss sameeyo ka bacdina inaan maxay ahatoona xataa Herbalife isticmaalay Herbalife markaa isticmaalay 2013 Herbalife inaan bilaabay halkaas ujeedadeena ma aha inaan Herbalife aan shiiqino oo juice plus faanino laakiin Herbalife anoo isticmaalaya aniga ilaahay wajigiisa ilaahay wuxuu ugu ogyahay ayaa waxa ugu dhacay sokor ay ugu dhacday anoo Herbalife isticmaalaya sokor ay ugu dhacday ma fahamto coach fiican Allah wax fiican Allah ka bacdi Herbalife ka joojiyay 2015 waxa soo guuray Birmingham sokor ay ugu dhacday sokortiyan aad uga naxay maayo aabahay sokor u dhintay adeerkay sokor u dhintay qoyskeena dhan sokor iyo waxay u dhinteen iyo maaragtay awoowayaashay sokor iyo dhiikar aad iyo aad uga naxsanaa caafimaadkayga markasta waxaan rabaa inaan culeyska laakiin aan soo culeysku maxay ahaytoona iskaga dhimi lahay ma ogeyn runtii all right inta fiiri waa cunto ilmo koriski xataa waa soo yaraada ilmihii xoogaa markaas waa soo kaagaceen 2015 hadda waaba wada qaangaar adigu dhibaato badanaa maray sokorta markay ugu dhacday hadana waxay noqotay inaan horta sokorta fahmo because sokor iguma dhici jirin mana qabi jirin soo horta sokorta inaan fahmo sokorta say ula tacaala maalinta say waxaan joojiyay inaan sokor shaah ku darsado ama kafee ku darsado sokor inaan cuno waxaan yareeyay keega waxaan yareeyay inaan cuno xalwo waxaan yareeyay all macmacaan waxaan markaas ku biiray qola la dhahay diabetic community oo GB-ga meeshiisa wiigi hal mar tagaaya ama labadii wiig hal mar oo cuntada fiican iyo naloo sheegayo sidaan ugu ahaa wax dhiman raba camal aan noqday marmar xataa sida wax suuxaya camal aan noqon jiray guriga dhexdiisa because iyo lama fahmin diabetkayga ilaa 2013 on Herbalife isticmaalay 2014 waa igu dhacday idoo hal sano dhan ay hayso ka bacdi la ogaada diabetic type 2 ay ugu dhacay waa kii aabahay dilay aabahay asoo luka go'aan oo dhintay aaba ilaahay ha u naxariiste aabahay kii dilay adeerkay dilay adeeraday dhan dilay waa ala kulli xaal aad iyo aad aan u baqay inkastoo qof islaam ah oo qadarta ilaahay aanan ka weynayn oo iskaga sabarsanahay hadii geeridu ay timaado ka bacdi mar walba waxaan rabay inaan maaragtay culeyska iska dhimo waana ogtiin culeyska iyo stresska waa isla socdaan adigu wixii reduce saan u dadaalay gabadhani aniga waxa isbarana 4 sano ka bacdi markii aan aniga diabetka aan qaaday 2019 juice plus ay maaragtay bartay juice plus markay barto juice plus aan ku beera 4 bilood aan ku jiray 4 bilood aan ku jiray waxay noqotay inaan lose gareeyo 8 kilogram I lost 8 kilogram on juice plus for 4 months 4 bil 8 kilogram waa runtii culays aad u weyn waa quruxaan noqday dharkii ila wax istay laakiin wali culays fara badan hadda isaraay wali waxa la rabaa inaan culayska iska soo dhimo kabacdi April markii la gaaro oo sanadkii hore anoo juice plus ka isticmaalaya coronavirus waa taa ugu dhacay idinka dhan waa ogtiin coronavirus markaa ugu dhacay ala kulli xaal ilaahay taydi ma aanu gelin ma dhimanin لكن فيتامينز كيغا اسكا استعمالها لكن شيك اسكا جوجي because waxa u baahana maraq ina cabo waxa u baahana ina soo kabto coronavirus ka soo kabto culayskii ma soo noqonin aad uma soo noqonin 2 kiilo camal soo noqotay because waa joojiyay waxaan isticmaalay adiga xilligaas saa u joojiyay waxaan dib u bilaabay juice plus 3 isbuuc ka hor still isbedel iyo fudeeda dareemaya haddana waxaa isbaray intaas dhexna waxaa isbaray waa ogtahay ramadaanka inaa idin soo boosta garay jiro weight loss with Amina cunnada oo healthiga sida loo kariyo loo diyaarsado ayaa isbaray ina aniga ilmaha ku cunta noqonaba ilmaha waxay walaaqanayaan iyo waxa aniga u walaaqa inaan ku cunta noqonin because aniga sokortaas waa igu soo noqon kartaa sokortii marka halkii sano iyo wax la jiro wax yar ay igu soo noqoto dhakhtarkii haddana metrofin kaniini oo hal xabo inuu ii qoro ay noqoto haddana hal xabo subaxii hal xabo habeenkii because sokortii soo noqonayso dhakhtarkii wuxuu yiri you are diabetic is coming back dan waxaan isla aaminayna doqonnimo ma fiicna waa inaa juice plus kaaga ku noqoto juice plus kii hadda ku soo noqday 3 weeks kaga isticmaaloyaa waxaa isticmaalaya kaniiniyaashan kaniiniyaashan isticmaalaya oo kulligood ka samaysan natural wax natural ah oo waxaa isticmaalaya kan oo ah asagana ka samaysan fruitiskaas haddaa arki kartaan waa kan waxa waaye energy drink because inaan shaqaystaan rabaa hurdo iyo waxaaga ma waa kana asoo ii qasan energy drinkiga waa ka waa ii qasan yahay this is my energy drink aba kuleel asoo hot ah waa cabi kartaa asoo warm ah waa cabi kartaa asoo cold ah finjeerka waa gasho kartaa iyo labada sheek oo aan subaxii iyo qadada aniga ka dhigta cashadana wax healthy ha cunaa healthiga waxaasna waataan snapchat-ka qofka igala socoto meeshaan ku boost gareey wax badan haddana waa soo boost gareey doonaa wax badan oo badan marka xaalka saas waaye halkaasaan kusoo gabagabeynaynaa caawa laakiin in la isku dadaala waa tahay hadhowna system waxaa jiro aa uga baxayso markasta sheegas ma isticmaalaysid system aad tartiib uga baxayso oo tartiib cuntada ugu soo noqonayso marka jirkaaga wixii aad u baahnayn dhan ay ka baxaan waxaan ku soo haray exercise-ka anaka nin ma nihin Mike Tyson ma nihin we are not Mike Tyson yeah we don't need to build this big muscles we are not boxing okay so we just wanted to be beautiful and you know to lose some weight okay yes. And become right weight healthy weight so we are not Mike Tyson we are not Muhammad Ali kala Allah naxariiste we don't need you know all that muscles and big muscles and huge things we just need to build some small muscles yeah and lose weight and be beautiful healthy and active marka waxa u baahanahay 20% of exercise kaasna hadda gym ma aado أنا إذن شيء كدونا ترتيب قبل أنا نلا جوجن ساعة صحيح just guriga يفدي جاي ما عرفت أن كوسام بس لبعتن كاس ما عرفت بقول كيف لبعتن جيمك بقول كيف سديت النوع دايت كأقول بدنا شاك سكاب إيجا قاطع حتى لو مركز شاك إيه دماغه I will ترتيب أقول بحا the other thing وحواي if you wanted to put weight because some people they need to put weight to become a healthy weight okay some people are underweight dadka qaarkood culayskooda qofkii meeshii laga rabay ka yaray joogaan marka caafimaad darro waa labadaba hadaa ka badan joogto hadaa ka yar joogto okay iidana waxa waaye qaaba jiro iidana oo qofka haduu rabo inuu iscayiliyo oo isku cayili karo the third thing is waxa waaye if you are a healthy weight but you want to be to get you know the nutrition you need there is another the third way that you can use the juice plus hadaa rabto inaad isnafaqayso laakiin aadan weight na rabin inaad iska dhinto midna aadan rabin inaad is saarto aydan qaabaa jiro la isu saaro marka insha Allah join me yeah I'm Odila waaya adiga I'm just Amina yeah a simple Amina that you know that you used to know laakiin waaya marka waa kaasa waliba but even me waxaa ku daraya aniga maadaama aan ahay mental health counselor I can give you a counseling you know about the diet and I'm a coach certified coach so I can coach you how to lose weight how to get the business and everything marka I came back
a woman of many talents
yeah
we're glad to have you back
yeah I came
with such passion
yeah I came back
with such passion and fire. It's always good when you're doing something to have the passion. Otherwise, if you don't have the passion.
Yeah, sister, the last question. Yeah. How many countries now that choose blast can work with?
Juice Plus, we're in 28 countries. 28
labaatan iyo sideed
countries.
wadan ayaa ka shaqeyn kara. Okay.
28 countries. So I even if we're here for the next hour, I don't think we can even explain to people how wonderful this business is.
Yeah, our next
honestly,
life you will explain to us.
honestly,
Our next life, we will do next life.
You and I are both in the UK, but like I was saying to you, and you already know, I was saying to you earlier, I've been doing this for 5.5 years. I didn't run away and come back. Since I joined, I've somehow managed to keep my leg in the business. But I've been able to now get customers all over the world. You can be in your house, whether you live in the UK, Italy, America, France, wherever, because I know Somalian.
Let me translate, sister. Let me translate, just to make me some pauses. Waxay tiri 28 wadan ayaa laga isticmaali karaa ayaa ka shaqeynaya Juice Plus. 28daas meel Canada kamida, America kamida. Hadaa Canada iyo America ku nooshahana waa free, but signing up is a free. Yeah, you don't pay a penny. Kumi ma dhiibaysid Canada. Laakiin wadamada kale 50 pounds, 50 euro, $50, something like that. I dhiibay wadamada kale. It depends. Yeah, it depends. You know, the registration. What I mean is a registration. Waxay tiri oo kaleeto meesha alla meesha aad guriga dhexdiisa ka shaqeyn kartaa. Macnaha shaqa banaanka u aadaysa ma. Shaqa aad inta lacag badan geliso kumaan kun ood soo xaabinayso ood stocking samaynaysan ma aha. waxa dhan aan sameynayso waxa marketing marka it's really nice waxa la tijaabinahay ma lagu beeray maana ani kale waa soo tijaabiye haye yes sister go on.
I almost feel like I'm Somalian. You give me a Somalian name.
No, I will get you Somali name for you.
A Somalian name, like I don't know. Hafsat, is that a Somalian name? I don't even know Somalian names, but yeah.
You know Somalis. They used Arab names like Amina, like Musa, is Arab names, and they used their own, names, traditional names like Asli, like Jum'o, like Alasay, like Wilasha, like Samatar, the boys, Samatar, like a Gule, Nawal is Arabic. Nawal is Arabic, but we used because we are Arab. We are Arab.
My mom had a very good friend from Somalia. The only Somalian friend she had. Very nice lady, honestly. And she liked tea. I remember this lady liked tea. Very good friend of my mom.
Yeah. Never mind, sister. We will get you a Somali name. Yeah?
Yeah, give me some Somali food.
Yeah, Somali name. We will get you Somali name, which is really suitable for you. Because, you're a good friend of us. So that we will have a Somali name. Sister, congratulations for your advantage. Congratulations that you become now a big boss who has big income. Yeah, congratulations for the other team members which become millionaires. I'm really happy for them. But inshallah, in few years I will be millionaire too, and some of my followers. Inshallah.
I want your community. I've been saying it since the day you and I connected. I think it's one of the first things I said to you. Share this business with your community. I've been saying it to you for 2 years now, whenever we speak. Share this business. We're all Africans. We are all women. I know you have a lot of men, we're all welcome. I want, honestly, I've said it
men and women. Men and women can join.
I'm gonna say it to my friends now.
You can join. ماشي هذا لبا إسلامات فديانة business كان كهذا معناه هذا مع دمر كده. It is not only women. It's women and men both.
Men and women. But what I'm trying to say, maybe I'm not saying it. We haven't seen people in the Somalian community in our business. We haven't. We're seeing other West Africans and South Africans. Your community needs to come in because it's a wonderful company. It's a 50-year-old company. It didn't just start 5 years ago.
Let me translate them. Somali people badan ma haysano. So dadka waa inay soo sign up gareeyaan. Hatta South African badan ma badan. Sister, there is how many African countries you think that this Juice Plus work? South Africa? And is it work South Africa and Kenya?
Juice Plus isn't in Juice Plus. The company isn't in any African countries.
It doesn't
No.
work African countries. Okay.
It's not even in African countries, but what is happening, you know, Africans, because of the way Africa is, a lot of Africans now are living all over the world.
And
Africans are in
the banking
Australia.
system, yeah, and the banking system.
Africans are in Canada, Africans are in Germany, Africans are in Sweden, because everybody's running away from Africa, you know, or a lot of people have
So
moved away
now
from Africa.
you have as a
Yes.
customer South Africans, other African people, but you don't have Somalis, have you?
No, what I'm trying to say is in the business,
yeah.
yeah, we have like Nigerians and Ghanaians and Cameroonians in the UK or in America or in Germany. So we have other Africans doing the business who live in
But not
the Western
Somalis.
world. We don't have Somalians, and that's what I've been saying to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
that is me, sister. That's me. I will be the first Somali. Good business. And all my sisters and brothers who are watching us or could watch us later, they will join us.
You knew where I was 2 years ago. You've seen how much I have grown in the business in 2 years. I'm telling you the truth. Our sisters now in our team and brothers and sisters in our team now, if you know how many people have been able to buy their house cash in Europe from this business, some of the people in our business now have bought their house cash.
And now they have their own houses, how much? Yeah? They have their own places.
Bought their houses cash as in no mortgage. Cash.
No mortgage, cash, I can understand,
mortgage.
Yeah.
Not everybody obviously has earned enough money to buy cash, but now there are many people, you know, imagine you're living in Germany or America for 20 years. Many people, you know how it is, have not been able to buy a house or even a car. And they've been in Europe for 20 years.
In cash. No, you can't. Sister, you just struggle to get, you know, a mortgage. A mortgage or monthly end months, you know, monthly end.
Many people haven't yet got a mortgage.
Everything. Yeah, how you can buy
there
cash?
Are people in our business. There are many Africans who have been abroad for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You know, they haven't even managed to get a mortgage. But through this business, they're able to get a mortgage. There's a lady in our team. She's a Nigerian lady. She's been working. She's been in England for a long time, maybe 15 years working. And she was never able to get a mortgage because you know how life is here. Even if you're earning £2,000 a month, maybe your rent is 1,000, your council tax, your this, there's no money left. To buy a property, you need to be able to make a deposit. So many people have joined this business. They have another job that they're doing, but they just do this business in the evening when they come back from work. They do it on the weekend. And through the business, they're able to save a deposit. I don't know how much you know about buying a house, but I used to be a property lawyer. So I know a lot about buying houses.
Yeah,
in London now, if you want to buy a house, you need a deposit, £60,000, £70,000. Where is the average African person going to get £60,000 deposit to buy a house?
Never.
Most people, their parents are not leaving them anything. Most Africans are sending money back home. Yeah? Many Africans are here 20 years, 30 years. They're not even able to buy even a flat, even a studio. Because of all the, you know, when you're born here or you're English or whatever, your parents at least can give you deposit. If they die, God forbid, they can even give you an inheritance. A lot of Africans are here and still finding their feet, you know, but this business, why I'm so passionate about it, is giving people an opportunity to achieve what they would never be able to achieve.
Sister, I bought a house. I bought a house before. When I was staying this country for just 4 years. The 5th year, I bought a house. I got a mortgage. I paid the deposit like 7,000 by that time, and then I bought a house in by that time. It was so hard. It was so hard, and I bought a house in Blasto, East London. Wow. My house's price was 190,000, 3 bedrooms.
You can never buy that now in London.
Not even 3 bedrooms, never. 2 bedrooms, and 1 box room.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, bought here for the rest of my family, my mom and my 3 kids. And then we could not leave because not enough
No
space
space.
for all of
Yeah.
us. And then
Yeah.
I resell. It was the
Yeah.
recession,
Oh.
time when the economic was collapsed in
Yeah.
2008. And then I
I
sold the
remember.
house,
Yeah.
pay back the
The bank.
mortgage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got like 1,400 extra. 1,400, only 1,400 extra money.
Really?
Yeah, and I was on that
Wow.
mortgage for 4 years.
Really?
4 years I was paying mortgage, just 1,700
1,400.
and 400, and then 1,700. I remember I paid the deposit of the new home in Luton. I moved in Luton because
Wow.
I needed,
Bigger
bigger
house.
property, a bigger
Yeah.
place for my mom. My mom, she
Yeah.
needed somewhere to pray. She needs,
Yeah.
her privacy. I have two
Yeah.
daughters. I have 5 boys and me. So 5 bedrooms
Yeah.
we need.
Wow.
I remember all those money. I bought like 700, something like that, of deposit. The other rest, just I spent moving,
Mm.
buying, new small things like
Yeah.
utensils,
Mm.
dishes, and something like that.
Yeah.
It's finished. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
So buying a house in this country is so hard because I
Yeah.
know how. I
You
know.
even did well. You were in England, you were in the UK for 4 years and bought a house.
Yes.
You are very exceptional. Most people cannot buy a house after 4 years. A
Yeah,
lady.
because
You're you're ex-
I
you're
came here.
you're
I came
exceptional.
here in 2000, 4th
Yeah,
of August. 4th of
yeah,
August. I came here,
yeah, yeah.
2000, and I bought a house
Mm.
2004. The end of
2004.
2004, the
Yeah,
winter of
yeah,
2004. So
yeah,
that's almost 4 years.
yeah.
After 4 years, I bought a house. Yes.
Yeah, you did well because many people are here for 20 years and they're not able to, and I'm not criticizing it. It's just because that's how the system is. You're ambitious. You must have had a good job. Many people cannot do that after 4 years. Most people that are here that I know, after 4 years, they're still renting one room, maybe sharing a room or renting a room in a house. So, even for me that was born here, actually, I bought my first property 2004. Obviously, I had my parents to help give me the deposit. So I had, it was a little bit easier. But still,
Yeah.
it's always good to have. I was born here, but I still found myself in a very challenging situation when I had
Of
my two
course.
children
Yes.
back
Yeah.
to back.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I just came from Africa. I wasn't being paid. I was in the same situation as everybody else, Never
Yeah.
mind.
It is. Yeah.
They said your two children are close together. We're not going to pay you for the second maternity leave. And there
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
one year, no
But
pay.
by the end of the day, I could not.
Yeah.
By the end of the time, I could not afford to pay mortgages with the
Yeah.
7 kids, and my mom
Something
and
like
me, and being single mom, it was so hard. And then
that. You did well.
by that time in 2008, I was thinking to resign, to left my job
Yeah.
because my job is
Yeah.
already bad. It's the situation I was
Yeah.
in was so hard.
You
So
told me.
I,
You
I
told
have
me.
to prepare myself how to get
Yeah.
off, from this
Yeah.
mortgage because I can if I lost the job, if I resign it, I
Yeah.
can pay.
You
I
can't pay
cannot
the
pay.
mortgage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By that time, I was taking like nearly four figures, just the whole year, nearly, 40,000, 40,000
Um,
pounds, nearly
good,
per year,
good.
per annum. And I just moved to Luton after 3 years. I resigned it. I left my
Wow.
job. Yeah.
You're
But I
you're
was but I was mortgage free. I was not paying any mortgage.
you're
I
mortgage
was just
free.
renting. And
Yeah.
still I'm on rent. But
Yeah.
maybe inshallah in this business and all the other
You
business
become
I'm
a
doing,
homeowner again.
I can pay this time in cash,
Yes.
as you
I'm not saying hundreds of people have bought their house,
yeah, I
but
will be a
some
second
some
buyer.
people have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, even if you're going to buy on mortgage, is it not better, to be able to save a deposit? Because one thing
Yeah.
I know, I don't want to be renting when I'm 70,
Yeah.
I don't even want a mortgage. In fact, by the time
Mm.
I'm 60, I don't want any mortgage, because I want to this is my plan, you know.
Me too. I don't want another mortgage, sister.
I don't want to be having a
I don't want another mortgage.
by then.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, it's unfortunate because of house prices in this country. It's very, you know, not common for people to buy houses cash. But if you do like most English people do, or people maybe born here, they'll buy their house at 25. By the age of 50, they've paid it off. That's what I always grew up knowing. You buy your house 24, 25, 30, 20, 25-year mortgage. By the age of 50, it's fine. Most people have paid it off. But because a lot of Africans, they were not in the system from a young age. If somebody's coming here at 40 or 50,
I know.
They're not in the system, you know? When you're in the system from a young age or from birth, you can do what others are doing. You know, many people are 40, they're still learning to drive, you know? Still this, still that, you know. I would be in the same situation if not for my parents coming here a long time ago, you know. So this business, I just love it because it's just giving, especially, I may not have come over, but my parents came over and I saw some of what they went through and the people that they know, and even I know people here. My husband grew up in Nigeria, you know, so I know I really can sympathize with people who are, let's say, immigrants. Yeah, I can't, it's not like I'm from England. It's not like I can understand the struggle of immigrants. After all, my parents used to send money all the time to their family back home. They always, I'm sure it's the same with Somalia. You've always got people back home that need money, want money, school fees, this, that. So the average African is here paying for their village. You know?
Yes, sister. What I can tell you is, me, I used to work since I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
I helped my family, my mom, my dad, to brought up, you know, my siblings.
Wow.
But what I will never ever go back is a normal job from 9 to 5. I would never ever go back that. Yeah, I would never ever go back, sister. That since I have worked in myself to set up my own company, to become my own boss, I was really relieved, sister.
Yes, yeah.
If you see my older photos, you will see, you will say, Amina, now you are old and now you are younger. How that could be? How that could be possible? You will really ask me that question. Because, you know, so stressed, sister. So stressed. And having an abusive boss is just a course, you know, a course. Yeah. It's just like someone course you. Yeah. And additional, you are the second girl who from Nayjeeriya. Yeah. I used to have a Nigerian friend. Okay. Now she's watching me. Hafsa Muhammad. She's watching us. Yes. She used to work BBC in Hausa section. She is my real dear friend. Me and her, we gone through a lot.
Oh wow.
And we have so many similarity in life. Yeah, for the domestic violence, for the bringing up our kids alone. And now she is, when I left, she left.
Wow.
Yeah? We both left. She is, you know, doing her own, she's on her own bus.
Wow.
Although I visit my friend, I did not see her. She lives in London. Yeah. But you are the second person on, you know, that I became close for Nigerian girls. Nigerian ladies.
So I'm so glad for the day I saw you on Facebook. I was thinking, lady, she's just different, you know? Your page was just like exciting and interesting, and I don't know, even from your Facebook, I could tell you were open-minded. So I just sent you a friend request and you accepted. I was like, okay.
Smiling all the time. Yeah.
It's definitely very different. And you know, here you are, you're just, I don't know, a character and very open, and I love it. It's good, you know.
And that's my sister. Sister Fanka Muse is my sister. She's younger than me, seven years. She's living in Edmonton, Canada.
Oh,
and there is another sister who is there. Najma, even Najma, she's living in you know, in Arizona, USA. Okay. I have a lot of kids, a lot of, you know, my siblings. The siblings, my own siblings, are watching us.
Good evening, sisters.
Hey, come and join us. Come and join my business.
You told them it's free to join in America and Canada. for you that are living in America and Canada,
Yeah.
Right now, it's free to join our company. Normally, it's $52, which is nothing. Like I said, this is a business that has allowed me to quit my job, retire from the legal
Yeah,
profession.
they all have very young kids.
Yeah.
All my
If you have young
sisters.
kids, I have 4 children now. The oldest is 6. So if you have young kids, join the club of women with young kids. You know, I know what you're going through. It's not easy. Come and join us. Register under Sister Amina. It's
Yeah.
free to join. It is free to join in America and Canada right now.
Yeah.
Free. There's no catch. There's no scam. There's no nothing. Free.
No.
To join.
Sister, let me.
You guys have to join.
I was a self-employed.
Yeah.
Some years, you know, to set up my own media and marketing company and doing my own things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa Azu. Yeah, I already did, darling. Lisa Azu. I think she's your friend. Yeah, she's your friend. Hi, it's one of our team, I think. So that, sister, I was a self-employer a while. Yeah, own my own company, media and marketing company. I mean, a media production it's limited company.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of income, but I can live. I can pay my rent. I can put food on the table for my family.
That's it.
Yeah, I can pay, you know, all the bills, gas, grantos, blah, 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 something. Yeah, but I need extra, you know. And additional, I want to be beautiful. Now my kids are all grown up, you know.
You don't look like a grandma, you know.
I wanted to die being diabetic and miserable. I really don't want that. So I have to lose weight. I have to make beautiful for myself. And you know. Yeah. So that, sister, it's okay. You have a small kids, yeah, and tomorrow.
They're sleeping. This is another time for me. They're all sleeping.
I really enjoy to talk to you, you know. I really enjoy it, sister. Thank you. Yeah,
God
thank you very much.
Back. You tried to run away, God brought you back.
Next time we will be live on your Facebook, inshallah.
Oh no, that was good. It's good. I look forward to it.
So sister, good. I will just, you know, we will just end it. We will just finish this live. Thank you very much again to join with me to explain, you know, my friends to your business, to this business, not yours. It's all of our business for this franchise, for this opportunity. And inshallah, we will see you on Zoom maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We look forward to welcoming you to the team and building, you know, income. Come and join us and earn extra income. And more importantly, empower your community to be healthy. There's a lot of sickness right now ravishing the African community. Diabetes, blood pressure.
Yeah, sister, I know. And we need our vitamins. We don't
eat enough blacks. We don't eat enough fruit and veg. And
you can't get enough vitamins that your body needs.
We boil it until there's no nutrition left. You know, we get spinach and we boil it until the nutrition is all gone. Let's empower ourselves in terms of health and financial freedom. We are doing it. I want to see my Somalian brothers and sisters on the team. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. And they will become, you know, millionaires, inshallah.
Hey,
for the time soon. My Somali sisters and brothers. Okay? Like the other, you know, you know, members of the team. Okay? They will be millionaires and buy a cash for their homes.
Before, we didn't have any Africans in the business. 10 years ago, there were no Africans in our company.
I know.
The company is 50 years old. No Africans were, then gradually some West Africans.
There were always, you know, the other people, no African people, But now there is a lot of African.
Now, but not Somalians.
I know.
We need Somalians.
Especially our team is our Somali will come, sister.
Somalians, we're waiting.
They are a little members now. You know, we are not much now, but the you know, taking part of the business. Inshallah, you will see us.
We
drifting, and rocking. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to rock.
Okay, sister, thank you very much. Thank you for
Thank
your
you for
time.
having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for your time. Thank you very much. Until we see again. Yeah.
Yes, definitely very soon. Thank you, everyone. Good
Okay,
night.
thanks. Good
Have a good
night.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.